Oh, hey, remember? Do you remember when in the comment section for one of our more recent videos, somebody said to me, boy, what a horrible trade it was to pick up David Pastrnak. And now, here we are in the playoffs. Who would have thought? Now, long term, hey, it might not work out. But in the short term, it very much did work out for this team. And I'm excited to see what they can do. I mean, again, that top six, pretty damn good. The top nine, pretty damn good. Tucking away someone like Nino Niederreiter on the fourth line, I mean, hey, it gives us options in case of underperformance. So the offense is phenomenal. Defensively, well, we all kind of know what this defense looks like. And then in goal, Lucas Parik is going to be our starter. He is. We're going to give him a chance. We've seen crazier things happen. Worst case scenario, Elvis will get an opportunity. So who knows? We're playing with house money here. We've already made the playoffs. It's better than what we thought we would do. Who knows what might happen as we take on the Florida Panthers, who look like this. Yikes. Good Lord, actually. Huberdeau, Barkov, Eberle, Nick Ritchie, Heponiemi, and Dadonov back in Florida. Beauvillier, Bennett, Hornqvist, Denisenko, Stepan, and Andrew Shaw, who, of course, as of when this roster update came out, he hadn't officially retired yet, I don't believe. So, I mean, they got us beat in terms of star power with Huberdeau and Barkov, and they got us beat on defense, no surprise. Keith Yandel and Aaron Ekblad, Noah Juleson, Mackenzie Weegar, Forsling, and Kevin Miller. Man, there have been some players who have retired. Keith Yandel is not on the team anymore. Mackenzie Weegar should be about 8 overall points higher than he is. And then a 90 overall Spencer Knight between the pipes with Bobrovsky behind him. Derek Ryan, Jeremy Awa, and Owen Tippett as the healthy scratches. So I would imagine that this team has a higher rating than we do. We are 96, 85, 80, 94, 88. And what was that at the end? The goalie? I didn't see it. 90. We actually have a better offense, which maybe isn't that surprising. But who knows? I mean, hey, if our offense decides to carry us, no complaints from me. But we are going to get down to business. It is game number 1, our first ever playoff appearance. Let's do it. First period, and 1-0 Florida. Jonathan Huberdeau scored 37 seconds in. That's great. Second period, hey, there we go. Hischier, Palat, Heetel. A 3-1 lead for our nation's team. Power play goal for Palat as well. Good stuff. So we've shown that we can score goals in bunches, but can we defend? Can we get some solid goaltending? A second power play goal of the game. Jakub Vrana scored on Bobrovsky. So Spencer Knight was pulled in his first appearance here in this series. And barring an epic collapse, we are going to take game 1. There it is. 4 unanswered goals in a victory. Again, in our first ever playoff game. Stützle, 2 assists, a .952. 20 out of 21 for Parich there. Parich? I'm going to have to look it up in Elite Prospects. And Andre Palat as well. I'm going to have to look it up because we might be a lot more familiar with him by the end of this series than we thought. We made the playoffs. House money. We've won a game. Double house money. Like, this is... We could lose the next 4 games, and I wouldn't be surprised, and all things considered. Yeah, I'm a fan. This has been a good season. First period of game 2, 1-1. Semyonov with his first ever playoff goal. Beauvillier was able to tie it. 2 power play goals. Second period, there it is. 3-1 Florida. Eberle and Ekblad on Merzlikens, and maybe that's the issue. Auto-rotate is on it. Put Elvis back in. Yikes. We go to the third. Down by 2. Moritz Seider gets one back. Elvis needs a shutout period here, and he doesn't get it. So clearly, Parich will start the next game. And if it wasn't for auto-rotate, we might have been able to win this one. I just can't help but think that we're not going to be able to close the distance here. 7 minutes to go. We're down by 1 after that Hischier goal. Huberdeau scores. We get one back late with Nino Niederreiter, but that's it. Had Park played in that game, we might have won it. But 5 goals allowed from Elvis, that's just not going to cut it. So it is a 1-1 series. Not a horrible way to start, but yeah, needless to say, Elvis is he's out. Only way to put it. Let's go ahead and turn off auto rotate so I don't have to do it every single game. That'd be nice. Auto rotate goalars. There we go. We'll turn that off. Hopefully I remember to turn it back on for the regular season. But we'll jump into game 3, and hopefully the extra couple days off didn't really hurt Lucas that much. Great start. Hischier, Stützle, Martin, Kaut. We are just taking it to Spencer Knight. Second period, 4-1, Heponiemi and Nico Hischier. Third period, we're up by 3. This team just seems to play with confidence with Lucas between the pipes. I don't really know the explanation for that or what, why that would be happening, but I'm feeling pretty good. Nico Hischier scores again, and that is fantastic. Stützle makes it 6-1. A dominating performance. Spencer Knight has no answer for this offense right now. 4-point game and a hat trick for Nico Hischier. And again, Park is up there. And a 2-1 series lead now for this nation's team. Look at Nico Hischier. Whew. Maybe it's a good thing we ended up keeping him. And so the big question, the plans of who we wanted to trade and who we got rid of to try and make that happen. Did we get rid of the wrong guys? Maybe, maybe not. First period of game 4, 2-0. Hertel and Nico Hischier again. 2 power play goals. Second period, they get one back. But the Florida Panthers are in a decent spot of trouble here. They do tie it on the power play. Evgeny Dadonov and Sam Bennett. Oof, 3-2. All of a sudden, we were looking okay. Not so much. We got time to score. We could score. Please, can we score? You know you want to score. Please score the goal. We're going to be tied. Yep, Jonathan Huberdeau, the empty netter. All right, so we are tied at 2 games apiece. Not the worst case scenario in the world, but we might look back at that as a real missed opportunity, if we're being honest. That's just a rough one. That's a rough one to drop that particular game. So, hey, 2 games apiece against a 52-win team. They won 10 more games than we did in the regular season. We jumped to game number 5. I'm not making any changes to this lineup. I have faith. I have some confidence. With great confidence comes great confidence. First period, 2-1. Stützle and Vrana. Weegar get a goal back. Second period, 3-1. Philip Hedl, have yourself a first round, sir. Hedl is doing very, very well. Very, very well indeed. Power play chances here for Florida. Killing them off. Can we hold on? Semyonov on the power play. I don't want to jinx it. But it is a 3-2 series lead for the European elite. Look at Park. My God, what a series. Screw the overalls. You go with the hot hand. And that is why. You can agree with it. You can disagree with it. We're not going to look at any stats because we don't want to jinx it. The AHL team also made the playoffs. 64 wins. And they're on to round 2. Will the main NHL squad also move on to round number 2? Let us find out, shall we? Let's do this. First period, 1-0 Panthers. Alexei Heponiemi. Second period, oh boy, okay, they're shutting us out so far, but here we go, third period. Anything can happen. Come on down. Power play for Florida. Not ideal. Killed that off too. We're okay. Come on. Now's the time to score. Please don't get shut out by Spencer Knight. That would be Incredibly damaging. Okay. A 2-0 shutout victory in Game 6 for Spencer Knight and the Florida Panthers. Goaltending did its job, but the offense could not break through. We go to game number 7. And you know, all things considered, again, house money's been the name. House money's been the name. We've done very well. You look at the goaltending. Park, a .953. I mean, if we lose here, it's not his fault. Defensively, Roenick and Dadonov have been pretty poor. We could go Weber and Dadonov. Let's go Gudis and Roenick. We'll drop Dadonov. We got to make that change there. Forward-wise, Semyonov has struggled a bit. Pasternak without a goal in this series. Natchez, Verana, Hurdle, and Palat have been very quiet. Semyonov hasn't been that bad. But my thought is, let's try something different. Let's see if we can get the boys going. It's a risk. Typical me. Let's see if this works. Game number 7 in Sunrise. Can we get the job done? First period, 1-0. Andre Palat fresh on the top line. I love it when a plan comes together. Second period, Martin Kaut. Short-handed. Here we are. 1 period away from round number 2. Can we do it? A 2-goal lead entering the period. Power play chances for the Cats. Killing them off. Can we make this happen? Halfway home, more than halfway home. 7 minutes left. Horrible trade it may have been, but it all worked out. We beat the Florida Panthers in 7. Park with a 34 save shutout. Incredible. And we are on to round number 2, where we will play the Buffalo Sabres. But what a first round that was. Goodness. Park with a .962. A .962 save percentage. What did Elvis have? .833. Oh, boy. Defensively, Kempney, pretty solid. No points, but a +5. 3 points and a +6 for Sider. Roenick struggled. Gudis, Weber and Dadonov were inoffensive. So Philip Roenick needs to step up a little bit. Palat ended up with 2 points. Nico Hischier with 10. 8 for David Pasternak. 5 for Hedel. 7 for Stützle. 5 for Natchez. Semyonov with 3. Hurdle with 2. Verana with 4. Niederreiter with 4. Nosek with 2. Martin Kaut with 3. That was fantastic. And for now, I will sit atop my high horse and say, I might know what I'm doing every once in a while. Or is it all pure luck? Who's to say? But the trade worked out so far.